Why Shedeur lasted this long in the draft is beyond me, but it's okay. They did what they did, and everybody knows what was done. I am praying to God that Shedeur gets an opportunity to show what he can really do. And I think that would be probably the best thing for him. But knowing the Cleveland Browns, they dumbass gonna trade him. They gonna trade him away because, quarterbacks ain't what we do.
The NFL is buzzing, and Steve Harvey just dropped bombshell truths about the Cleveland Browns. On his latest podcast with Ryan Clark, Harvey went all in, blasting the league for turning against a young quarterback who dominated college football. According to him, Shedeur Sanders slid to a shockingly low spot in the draft. And the Browns? Harvey says they're doing everything possible to hold him back. He even claimed the organization has no real plan to let Shedeur succeed, plotting to keep him benched until they can trade him away. Could the Browns actually be sabotaging one of the most talented quarterback prospects in recent college history? Stick around, because this controversy is only getting hotter.
Now, the game I saw Shedeur play was an impressive game. The second time, they put 4-5 linemen in the game that had never played football organized, PAL or no other league, and he got sacked 800 times, thrown for 2,000 yards in losses.
Right.
We find out later on that none of them damn linemen is playing football even today. They shouldn't have been playing in the first damn place.
Steve Harvey pointed out that Shedeur Sanders looked like a real quarterback in his first season game, but in the very next one, Browns management set him up to fail by putting a lineman on the field who had never even played football before. In that game, Shedeur struggled, missing throws and losing momentum. Harvey suggested that after that performance, all the blame was unfairly dumped on Shedeur, as if everything was on him alone. But if those players were truly good enough, why didn't they make the actual roster? And let's be clear, Steve Harvey isn't wrong. Things inside the Browns are only getting uglier. The entire offensive line that suited up with Shedeur Sanders in the last preseason game is now gone, leaving the team scrambling to find protection for their young quarterback. The pressure in Cleveland is boiling over, and all eyes are locked on head coach Kevin Stefanski. His choices are being picked apart, especially as Shedeur keeps struggling on the field. Fans and analysts are now asking, is this just bad management, or is the Browns front office purposely holding back one of the league's brightest quarterback prospects? The tension is thick, and the stakes couldn't be higher. And Steve Harvey wasn't finished there. He stressed that even though Dillon Gabriel is currently being chosen over Shedeur Sanders, the pressure isn't just on Shedeur, it's weighing heavy on Gabriel too. According to Harvey, Gabriel will crack once he's thrown into a full game, because stepping into Shedeur's shoes brings massive expectations. He also pointed out that Gabriel has never gone up against powerhouse teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Baltimore Ravens. Harvey warns that the Wolves are circling, and when they finally attack, Gabriel's composure will be pushed to the breaking point. The message couldn't be clearer. Cleveland's quarterback situation is a ticking time bomb, and the fallout could be explosive. Steve Harvey warned that the Browns are playing with fire by mishandling Shedeur Sanders. The team knows Joe Flacco can't carry them much longer, which means sooner or later they'll be forced to start Shedeur. But if they ship him off in a trade, they'll be stuck with no reliable quarterback, because Dillon Gabriel is unlikely to survive the pressure when it matters most. Harvey made it clear, this plan could blow up in Cleveland's face in spectacular fashion.
Joe Flacco will be playing a few games, but his old ass gonna get hurt. You just can't be 40 and run that fast away from all these people. So Joe Flacco gonna get hurt. Then we're gonna go to this white dude that no one has ever heard of until draft day. We've never heard of him.
But Steve Harvey made it clear he isn't speaking out just to defend Shedeur Sanders. He's a die-hard Browns fan to his core. He told a personal story about watching Cleveland win the championship back in 1964 when he was only 7 years old. Yet, he explained how the team's endless quarterback drama and deep-rooted biases destroyed their chances of building on that success, leaving them without another championship for decades. Harvey's anger comes from a place of loyalty and heartbreak over what Cleveland could have been.
I happen to be 68 years old. I was sitting on the floor with my father in 1964 watching the Cleveland Browns beat the Baltimore Colts' ass. I was 7 years old. I watched that. I watched Jim Brown get up, be the last man into the huddle, all of that. I've watched us not win nothing since 1964. And you're going to sit here and ask me about a damn quarterback?
The Browns are crumbling under mismanagement, and even loyal voices are calling it out. Joe Flacco looks lost, Shedeur Sanders is being held back, and fans are demanding answers. If Cleveland doesn't wake up fast, this season could spiral into total disaster. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next explosive twist in this Browns saga.